Why is it important to get married? Is it compulsory to get married? Shall we really need to get married? Namaste. I'm Acharya Pratishtha, and in today's episode of Facts with Acharya Pratishtha, we will be talking about the importance of marriage. There are several youngsters who go through this dilemma, this dvandva of whether we should get married or not. Then there is also a lot of confusion about Acharyaji. On one side, we talk about brahmacharya, celibacy. On another side, we talk about sannyas, we talk about virakti. Then also we talk about marriage, tyag, sacrifice, seva, serving others, and marriage. How does it go together? In our great Indian culture, there are 4 ashrams. One is brahmacharya ashram, where we follow the path of celibacy till a certain age. And then brahmacharya is not only not having sex. Brahmacharya is much more than that, but I won't be talking about that today because this is a special episode only on reasons behind marriage. So maybe another day I will talk specifically about that. But all those who attend our courses, they know what is brahmacharya, because brahmacharya is a part of yoga. So we discuss that in our courses. But today, because it is about the reasons behind marriage, so let's talk about 4 ashrams. One is brahmacharya. Second ashram is grihastha ashram. Third is vanaprastha ashram. And fourth is sannyas ashram. There is a reason that these 4 ashrams are kept in this sequence. There is a reason that it is not said that first you should follow the path of sannyas ashram, then you should go to grihastha ashram, or first you need to follow the path of grihastha ashram, then you need to go to brahmacharya ashram. No. First is brahmacharya, second is grihastha, third is vanaprastha, and fourth is sannyas, because it goes this way only. These are the marg. Brahmacharya, grihastha, and vanaprastha are the marg for sannyas. To reach your objective, which is sannyas ashram, and in fact not only sannyas ashram is the objective is to merge, objective is sanyogo yogityukto jivatma paramatmano, joining your personal soul to universal. Objective is mukti, objective is salvation, objective is moksha, and to reach that objective we have to go through these 4 ashrams. Now, why is it important to get married? There are 5 reasons behind getting married. I will be sharing these 5 reasons with you. If you're thinking of getting married, you need to know these 5 reasons so that you can have happy and beautiful married life. If you're confused on whether we should get married or not, then also you need to look at this video. If you are stubborn that I am not going to get married, then also you need to look at this video and we need to talk about this subject. First reason is expansion of nature, expansion of universe. It's to give birth to a child. And when I say to give birth to a child, it doesn't mean to increase population, okay? To give birth to a child is santan utpatti, par kaisi santan? A child who is going to serve others, who is going to work for his country, for this world, who is going to do seva, जो राष्ट्र के लिए कुछ करे, जो धर्म के लिए कुछ करे, जो विश्व के लिए कुछ करे, जो समाज के लिए कुछ करे. We are not going to give a criminal to this society. We are not going to give someone with criminal mentality. We need to give someone to the world who can heal the world, who can bring some positivity around him or her. So first is to give birth to a child and to raise a wonderful human being. Second objective, it is believed that after 84 lakh yonis, 84 lakh births, we get this human birth. And living those 84 lakh births, we bring a lot of animal instincts in us when we enter this human birth. Jealousy, anger, hatred, violence, these all are those animal instincts. There is one more animal instinct, free desire of sex. Free desire of sex is an animal instinct which we get from these 84 lakh births. To stick that free desire of sex to one male and one female, concept of marriage is made. Now, there are several debates happening on this. Why is it important to stick yourself to one man and one woman? I have always, I have other discourses available on this topic. You can go through those discourses. But here, I would just mention that it has been seen where we have a free desire of sex, there is a lot of increase in crime against women. There is a lot of increase in the imbalance of society. And it is a big hindrance towards reaching a higher objective, towards reaching our higher aim. To stick that free desire of sex to one man and one woman is the second objective. Third objective is human is the most selfish being. We can always say, oh, I love you, I love that person, I have never loved anyone else. But the truth is, you have always loved only and only yourself. You love your own body, you love your own existence, you love yourself, and you cannot love anyone else except you yourself. And your child is the expansion of your own body, is the expansion of your own self. And when you get your own child in your hand, that is the moment you realize the true love, the real love. And then your life gets a new direction. You learn a lot of things. You learn to live for others, and your life gets a new expansion. From being me to us, from being me to Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, you expand from yourself to your spouse, you expand from yourself to your child, you expand yourself to your family, you expand yourself to the world. And then you learn that the entire world is a big family. Fourth objective, during this path of Grihasthashram, during this path of marriage life, we learn lots and lots of new things. We develop lots and lots of new qualities. Quality of loving others, quality of sacrifice, quality of compassion, quality of serving others, quality of seva, tyag, samarpan. And when we incorporate these qualities in getting Paramatma, in getting divinity, in getting salvation, we get that very, very easily. Fifth is, we are obliged by 3 rin in our life. Dev rin, Rishi rin, and Pitra rin. Dev rin, there are different ways to free yourself from that obligation. Rishi rin, there are different ways to free yourself from that obligation, but getting a Sat Santan, getting a child and raising a wonderful human being, through this we can get away from Pitra rin. This fifth reason is a bit complicated for many people, but with age we understand this. And we end this fifth reason with the cycle. When you get your child, you feel the real love. And all the love that you have inside you, you just give it to your child. Your child loves you equally, but then you see the expansion of your child. He grows, he or she grows. Then there is school and friends, and expansion happens. He or she grows more. Then there are more friends, more life, expansion happens. Then there is beloved, boyfriend or girlfriend, expansion happens. Then your child gets married, husband or wife, expansion happens. And then your child gets his or her own child. And that entire love that you had for your child and your child had for you, your child had that love for his or her child. Your love is still the same. And that is the moment you realize that this is the time to move ahead towards next ashram with all the love, all the sacrifice, all the compassion, all those qualities of giving, all those qualities of samarpan. Let's take these qualities, let's take all that we have learned in Grihasthashram and move towards Vanaprastha and Sannyas ashram so that we reach the higher objective of salvation and of getting Paramatma. Such a beautiful cycle. But if we jump this grahasthashram, we will never be able to inculcate and to develop these qualities of real love, of compassion, of sacrifice, of seva that we grow inside us through this grahasthashram. So this is the importance of grahasthashram. Marriage is not about vasana, is not only about sex, is not only about bhog. Marriage, grahasthashram, is about tyag, is about samarpan, is about giving, is about loving, is about mukti. Marriage is not generally, there are a lot of youngsters who think marriage means bondage. No, marriage is mukti. It's salvation because it is the marg towards mukti.